Okay, getting ready to do a little bit of maintenance on my L3301. In other words, lube it. You're supposed to do it like every 10 hours or so, so here I go. Got myself a flashlight. Got a couple wrenches for my tiller. Gloves. Paper towels. Some extra heavy-duty grease. This here, if you look at the back, it exceeds OEM lube. A little bit of WD-40. Got a grease gun. Got a funnel and got some gear lube right there. Okay, a few things I want to do. I got an air hose. I'm going to blow all that out. I'll do that last. Got a piece of cardboard so I could get under, lay down under. So for now, I want to go ahead and lube. So what I'm going to do, okay, gonna put on some gloves. Hopefully that rain keeps off of me. Little messy job. Okay, I'm gonna take a Q-tip and a paper towel. I feel it's easier to get in here with a Q-tip and remove all that crud. That will get any sand out from the inside. I'm just going to throw it on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything else off of it and roll this up. Make sure I get the head real good. You want to make sure that this is nice and clean in there, and the heads where you squirt in, there's no debris on it, or else you'll push it in. So I'm going to take some new lube, push it down in, take off the cap. Don't mind me, I'm just going to toss it, pick it up later. Okay, do the release. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a battery operated, which I recommend this for anybody that's going to go ahead and do a lube job. I used to have the air type, had to do the hose, and then I had the pump. This is the easiest. And right on here, I got lock and lube, which is like that, just clips on. Makes my life a little bit easier since I gotta do a lot of maintenance. So here we go. This is what we do. Got to make sure the bleeder's working on this. Okay, got some lube coming out. Lock and lube, just attach it. It's locked. Now I can lube until I see it coming out. Lube's coming out. Lube's coming out. Okay, right here for the quick release, same thing. Lube it. Okay, that's lube. Now I'll go ahead and tackle the harder spots. Hopefully I can turn this. Now she catch it. Gotta have the bucket up. Okay, real nice. So basically this is all lubed up now. I got to get the top one. See how nice and easy it is with this? Just lock it, it attaches, and you lube it. Real nice. Okay, I'm gonna get this one, so I'm gonna lower. Well, first let me tackle the other side before I lower it. To get these here, you gotta lower it. So let me just tackle this side. Just gotta go ahead and get rid of that. Get a fresh one. Well, you probably can't see over there, so I'll just go ahead and finish up on this side first. Okay, lower that down. Oh. Make sure that is clean. Okay, this side is done. Okay, the same goes for that side. Just make sure the fittings are clean. Okay. Have to lift that up to get a couple parts. Done. Now I got to get these. Okay, same thing on this side. Let's see. You want to clean these out. Now before I started this, I took the hose and I sprayed everything. That will get the sand out. Now I just want to make sure a lot of that crud is out. I just noticed that this nipple right here is loose, so I got to get me a little ratchet. So before I do that, let me grease it so it'll push anything out if there's any sand in there. Okay, grease is coming out all the way around. That's good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut the video off for a second. I'm going to get me a little wrench to tighten those up a little bit. Okay, I found me a socket that's 5/16 and it fits. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure this one's loose. Give that a little tighten. I'm going to double check some other ones too while I'm at it. Just to make sure they're tight. Can't get at that one. Ooh, all those are different sizes, so I could only get these. I could only get these. This one was a little loose too. Okay. Seems like the other ones are a different size, so I'm going to get a different socket. But these are snug. For some reason, it was a little loose on both sides. This one, maybe the rattling. I'm not sure, but I'm going to take care of that now. Okay. Go ahead and take this socket off. Now this socket I found is a 7/16 and it fits. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure everything else is tight. Just snug enough. Okay, all the other ones look snug. Now I'll get back to lubing. Sorry about that. When you see a problem, you got to tackle it. Where was it? I think I did everything. I normally give these a little WD-40 spray too. Okay, that's pretty much got the tractor. Put the cardboard under. Now you can see that. Now I'm going to get down under there. Lube that until it comes out. Get the back side. Okay, that bushing's got a squirt. That bushing's got a squirt. Okay. What I like to do with the bushings is when I have this hooked on and I give the trigger a squeeze, I put my finger on the bushing where it's soft, and when you pull the trigger, you can feel the grease go in, and you want just enough where it pops out a little bit. You don't want to overfill them because they could explode, and then you'll have problems. So anyway, that's done. Now, I'll get down under here to my shifters. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's full. Okay. Okay, so down below for all you shifters and stuff, there's 3 zerks to lube, so I did those. Okay, so I don't believe I left anything out. Check my my water separator ring, it looks good. Now in here, I got dust, so I'm gonna blow all this out right now. And what I'll do with this, let's see, I think you can see. Okay. Okay, what I did was first off, this is a Husky. It's got holes up here. It's a high pressure blower. Best I ever seen. I mean, it blows everything. So I made sure that my radiator, my coolers and all that, everything's blown out. All the dust, all the pollen, all the grass, mulch or whatever got up in there, I blew out. Got the fan, screen. I'm gonna put that back on. Okay, that's it. Don't think I left anything out, but basically that's what it takes. Now you'll notice all this is where the grease came out, and it's all greasy and dirty here. Pretty much that's because I grease like every 10 hours. So you're gonna get that buildup. I don't clean that buildup out. I hose it off real good, and it just stays there in lube. Every now and then I'll take WD-40 and wipe it all down. But since I'm doing it like every 10 hours, that could be every day, every 2 or 3 days, depending on how much I run it for the day. So I just kind of leave it. I make sure all my main thing is I make sure all this here is nice and lubed, and all in here is nice and clean. You see how clean that is? This one is a little there because that I had to tighten that one up. But you can see it all came out. Did both sides. I did the quick releases. The pedals and all. So pretty much, I know my videos aren't the best, but I just want to show you, if you're an average person like me, this is something that you got to do right here pretty much every 10 hours or less. And then daily, when I'm done, I hose off all the sand and all the dirt, and there's stuff that gets stuck in there like wood chips and mulch and stuff like that. I just hose it off and then I put it away. I hose off my tires all the time just to get the dirt out. And back here, now I'm going to tackle this. Okay, what I'm going to do here on my tiller is I'm going to check the fluid level. First, you want to clean it off really good. Okay, pretty much I cleaned off both sides. Now you got to make sure you have some gear lube. I got the STP gear lube, which is 80/90, and that works great. And what I'm going to do here is I got this, and I use this as a dipstick over here. So okay, took that off. Gonna go ahead and clean it. Just make sure no dirt gets in there. Now I'm gonna take this. I made this dipstick to where it has a groove in it. So when I put it down, it'll tell me the level. Pretty much the level's where it should be. so I'm good. I screwed that back on tight. Can you see that? The level is right where it should be. Clean this off. So I suggest making one of those. Now on this one, you don't need a dipstick on this one. But what you do have to do is down below, I'll show you in a minute. Down below there's a little filler overflow. So you take that out. Now when you go to put this in, I have a funnel. Make sure your funnel's clean. Put that in. Okay, so I'm just going to fill this up until it comes out the overflow down here. Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay, so that started pouring out the overflow as usual. Gets all over the place. Okay, put this cap back on. Done with this, this, and this. Now, tighten this back up. Tighten this up. Okay, so there you have it. The only thing I didn't lube yet is back here my 3-point. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now. Okay. Down in here, I just like to make sure everything's got a little bit of lube. That's pretty much it there.